So, hi guys, thank you for joining me on this Beatrice Street Drive. I'm starting here at the Amgeni end. On the right here, we're passing this very sad building. It's the Natal Table Tennis Association building. There's trees growing in that building now. It's quite neglected. Anyhow, we're starting from the Amgeni Road end, and Amgeni Road goes both ways, so you can see the cars that are going left into Amgeni Road and coming from Amgeni Road on the extreme left, going into town, Soldiers Way into town, central town, there's CBD. And so it used to be very busy places because there were lots of public transport and, it's going into Amgeni Road. So on the right here, it's the Cartwright taxi rank. Sort of post 1994, all these have come up. Before that, it was a vacant plot of land. And the weekends, people in the area used to play soccer and cricket in this part of where the taxi rank is built now. And in front of you, there's another taxi rank there, those white awnings you can see. That is the YMCA taxi rank. So we turn right here into Beatrice Street. I call this the top end of Beatrice Street coming in from Amgeni Road. So right in front of you there on the left, you can see that's the Teachers Association center or building. There used to be a nightclub there called the Mermaid Restaurant Nightclub, and I remember dancing there with our group executive video crew. And thanks to the owner, the late Rajan Pillai, and obviously they had fantastic music and food. And there was a DJ, very famous DJ, the late Manu Padiachi was also an eminent presenter, was from there. And they got the Beatrice Street Clinic on the left. I used to come there with my granny when I was younger. The YMCA building here on this left, the 3-story building, they used to host a lot of shows and choir competitions in the weekend. And then we got Catherine's, radio and TV. They were also a sound company that provided sound for international and local live shows. Two of the very famous shows that came back in the day were the Mohammed Rafi show and the Kishore Kumar show, owned by Gora Khatri and his family. On the left, lots of shops, shoe shops, you name it, different types of shops selling stuff. People in the area who lived in the area would know most, the shop names, and they would know everything about this area better than I do, even if you worked in this area or frequented this area back in the day. So we're crossing over here. We're crossing over Grey Street. That's Yusuf Dadu Street. On the left is the bright orange building. That's the Madrasa Manzil. I had friends living there also. And on the left next to that, that was the MK Bobby Naidu Travel Agency. Also old company that I think before my time. And Art Stationers was also on the left here. They also sold fireworks, stockers of fireworks. And there are lots of other shops on this section that I don't know about, and some residential buildings also. So right in front of you, that face brick building that we're coming to now, that's the Durban Corporation Transport Depot. All the buses used to go and park there. Back in the day, we just had two buses, the green bus and the Patco bus, besides the independent Indian bus owners. So those were the buses. And then obviously the green buses were for non-whites, and they had the yellow buses for whites only. And then post 1994, they just had one bus for everyone. I think it was aqua or turquoise, the color. And then the miners came through, and then people's movers and taxis, etc. So this is the bus depot, the mechanic, the workshop, everything is here. It's been there for donkey's years. On the left here is the Durban Medical Center. Used to be very few like this back in the day, so it used to be quite busy, especially on a Saturday. All the specialists here and, used to be housed here. And then there was the church on the left-hand side here also. And there was also another branch of Catherine's here, and a residential block of flats here, a couple of shops here. And used to be a very busy part of town also, because you must remember on this corner, they had the Himalaya Hotel, Himis as we call it. There used to be dumaring in the weekends, Friday, Saturday, buzzing with people in and out. There used to be a couple of fights here and all that, because there used to be a bar also. So we're crossing over Grey Street now, and at this corner, all these corner shops used to do very well because they had the foot traffic and very busy. And, this part of town where you could catch your bus if you're going to north of Durban, Phoenix. You're talking about Greenwood Park, Parlock, Newlands East and West. So you would catch your bus here, and every 15 minutes there was a bus. So it used to be very noisy and quite busy, buses hooting along, and there used to be also dry cleaners on the left here, supermarkets, and I remember there used to be a famous, infamous gang here. Those days Durban had lots of gangs. Each street had their own gang, and I think here they had the generations, young generations, I think. And they ran this part of town, and we used to hear all the stories. We were lighties, the shenanigans of all these gangs, how they used to operate. Uh, it wasn't, it was just exciting to hear back in the day. And very busy part of town. So when you play, and you have to play soccer in Sirpad Road ground, or you have to play soccer in Springfield ground, you'll catch your bus from here and get to that part of the woods. So we're crossing over Joe Slovo now, and this is where the Beatrice Street drive-through ends. And I just wanted to take you back to where we started. And well, this part of town we rarely walk to. But as we take the right here at the end of Beatrice Street, you're turning into Amgeni Road. If you look directly opposite all those, like there used to be, I think, motor parts workshops and all there. So as we take this turn, so there's a drop there, and on the left, the last building used to be a nightclub called Blitz Nightclub, owned by Lionel, and they had a very famous DJ called Mike, and lovely music they used to play. So it used to be a very busy part of town also. So thank you for joining me on this Beatrice Street Drive. Until the next time, you guys take care and ciao.